Hello everyone, how are you? This is Kay. Great to see you again. Alright, today is the 3rd of February 2024 on Saturday. So I hope you're having a great weekend today. And since markets are closed today, usually on Saturdays when I do live video, I do topics about psychology or money management or just free talk. So today, since I created psychology question in YouTube community post, I will be reviewing that poll and I will share the insight of how you can learn from this poll and psychology question. Because trading is all about psychology, and if you master psychology, your own psychology, and if you know how to deal with the psychology on your own, then that will be a big plus, of course, to trade and also for your life in general too. So today, this is just for fun. Usually I do this on Saturdays and I will be sharing the result on the poll and I will explain what they mean exactly. So since this is Saturday, let me just slowly start, and I start to see people and comments here. So let me start by saying hi to everyone first. Okay, let's see. Okay, all right, let me see. First, IDK, good to see you. And Vic, thank you for joining as well. Good to see you. And Didier, thank you for joining. Okay, SGT, good to see you too. Thank you for joining. And thank you very much for joining. Sorry, I cannot pronounce the name, but thank you very much for joining. And Danish, good to see you too. Thank you for joining. Okay, Gabrielle, good to see you too. Thank you for joining. Yeah. Okay, oh, good to see you from Sweden. Thank you very much for joining. Good to see you. Yeah. It's been nice to see everyone here on YouTube. And I say hi to everyone. So yeah, it's always amazing to see, you know, people from different world and different parts of the world and get together here and talk about market, Ichimoku, and psychology. And it's been so great. Okay, let me see. All right, thanks for joining from Germany. Good to see you. Okay, hello James, good to see you too. Thanks for joining. He says, hi Kay, great video earlier on January performance. Had a couple of similar trades with same entries as yours. Great to see that information and indication hasn't gone to waste. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, earlier today, I uploaded one video about my trade performance in January. I was gonna upload it yesterday, but due to some connection issue and some YouTube issue, I wasn't able to upload. And also, I was a bit busy. So this morning, or actually this afternoon, I uploaded and shared the video. So if you haven't watched that yet, please do, because I have explained not only my overall performance, but also I explained 2 of my trades, exactly how I took these trades, entry and exit. And one was a profitable trades, and one was the losing trades, so that you can both learn from how I make profits and how I lose smaller. So I introduced 2 trade examples of mine in January. So please watch that video. Okay, all right. Hexa Hedge, good to see you from France. Thanks for joining. Okay, Eshwar, good to see you. Thank you for joining, as usual. And Broding, also good to see you. Good morning. Thank you for joining. And Morabeza, good to see you too. Thank you very much for joining from Torcy, France. And everyone, good to see you. So now let me switch the screen. Okay, so yeah, today, like I mentioned, let me introduce the psychology question and some information from that answers. So I asked the community like this question. If you haven't done the poll yet, you can also think together. But in today's topic is about how to learn from your own mistakes. So the question was, you are thinking to create a bookmark by a leaf. Which colored leaf would you choose? That was the question. And the options are red leaf, yellow leaf, and green leaf. It looks like as a result, red leaf is 45%, which is the most, and yellow leaf was 20%, which was the least, and green leaf 35%. So this is interesting. I thought green leaf would be the lowest and red is the highest, but as it turns out, green is still 35%. This is kind of interesting. Because when you think about the color leaf, it's like either yellow or red. So yeah, this is interesting as a result. But yeah, which one do you vote? If you haven't voted yet, please do it right now. Think in your head, or you can type it out on the chat as I will be going one by one. So yeah, actually learn from your own mistakes and how to, today's also live stream title is how to bounce back from a setback in trading. So we have setbacks sometimes, right? Like when you are having some losing streaks, or when your performance is not really good per week, per month, then you have some setback. You may feel down or you may get frustrated, but we just have to keep trading, every week, every month. We just have to keep going. But how you can, keep going, how to bounce back from the setback is today's topic. So, okay, and depends on which one to choose, you will know exactly what to do. Okay, all right. Hello, Komsoto and Win, Crash, and good to see you. And Tuan, SGT, thank you for joining. Okay, SGT says yellow, all right. All right. Okay, so ready to start? Ready to share the result or the insight? Okay, so first, if you choose, well, actually, this question is about, like a colored tree, colored leaf means your emotional state, and depends on which one you chose. It means it's reflecting your own, like how to say, like sensitivity towards anything in general, like whether you are touching person or moving person, or whether you are more dry or logical or emotional. And this question is, which color leaf do you use to create a bookmark? So creating a bookmark by the color leaf means like you are trying to make up, because color leaf usually falls down on the ground and you pick one color leaf and create the bookmark. So you're trying to make up the things it's already gone, like it has been in the past. And this reflects how to overcome these mistakes and failures, and for you to keep going forward. So this is kind of a psychology question. This is really like one of the typical psychology questions. So that's why I choose this question for today's topic. Okay, I see one yellow and one green leaf on the comment. Okay, so which one do you choose? Okay, so yeah, and this applies anything, but since this is trading channel, I specifically reflect it and apply it in your trade psychology. So to those who chose red leaf, okay, red leaf. Red means, what do you think? What do you think red means in psychology or emotion? Can you take a guess? This is also like color psychology. Each color has different psychology meanings background. So what do you think the image of the red, first of all? Okay, in the meantime, let me check some other comments. Why USD JPY supply is weak? USD JPY supply is weak. Let me talk about that tomorrow on Sunday's weekly forecast. Today, I'm not gonna check charts. So let me check charts tomorrow and get details. Okay. Please advise how to preserve capital by risk management. By risk small and manage the drawdowns. Okay. Hello, Susan. Happy Saturday to you also. Good to see you. Happy weekend as well. Okay. Nice to see everyone here. Okay. Hexa Hedge says red is blood. Okay. Or CCP. What's CCP? I'm not really sure. So what's the image of red? Maybe you can think about, yeah, blood or like what else? Like psychologically speaking. Yeah, so let me just share because I want to talk about more about details. So red means aggressiveness, and also yeah, sometimes it reflects like anger or yeah, basically aggressiveness. And the wavelength of the red is, it reaches the quickest to your eyes. And that's why usually the traffic signal, red, is stop. Because if there's red and other colors, the red wavelength reaches to your eyes and recognizes the quickest among other colors. And that's why red means like stop in traffic signal. But red also means like, aggressiveness, and also, how do you say, like motivation, or like zeal, or like willpower. Yeah, red hurriness, right. Red is brave, red is hot, right. Red is love, okay. Red roses, okay, red roses is love, yes. Yeah, but yeah, love, passion, right. Passion is also the theme of the red color. So, right, so those who chose the red color leaf, that means you may be a bit too aggressive in trading. That means you have to take time before you enter trades, before you even decide which market to trade. So you maybe tend to be aggressive, so without following the strategies, you may be jumping into the market, or you may be liking scalping than swing trading. You may be liking to enter trades right now than waiting for the chance to come, for example. This kind of aggressiveness is kind of tendency among those who chose the red leaf. So the advice from me is, take time. Take time, and I would say, let's say if you want to trade, if you find a good market to trade and good entry edge, good entry confirmations, but do not enter trades on your first impression. Sit back and take at least 5 minutes to see whether you want to trade or not. Means if you still want to trade, then go for it. And usually, if you take more time in your decisions in trading and also in life in general, then things will go better. That's the ones who chose the red leaf. And yeah, you may be passionate about anything, passionate about trading, passionate about the job, and you want to get things done quick, kind of psychology. And it's good for a job. It may be good for managing people or managing lots of multitask, but it may work against trading. trading is all about patience. So you have to be patient enough to be able to not only to make profits, but also to be able to look for the best opportunities to come. So let's say if you didn't take trades for the last 3 days, then you may feel like you want to trade today. Although you don't find any good setups, good trades, good markets, you still want to trade. Like that kind of passion may be there for you. But if you just jump in the market by passion only, without any strategies, without any logics behind, then you may lose. So it's better to take time. If there's no opportunities, then stay away from the markets. So that's my advice to choose for those who chose red. Okay, so how do you feel for those who chose red? You don't have to type it, but yeah, that's my advice. And that's how you overcome your mistakes. Whenever you make mistakes, you may be deciding too quick, too aggressive. So yeah, so that's my advice to those who chose red leaf. Okay, I will check comments later. So now let me just move on to the next one. So let me now move to yellow. Okay, yellow. So yellow color means you are very logic and you want to do things perfectly. Like that's a psychology behind on yellow color. So every time you enter trades, you really want the market to go towards their direction, and you may be taking time. You may be taking time, a lot more time than, especially a lot more time than the red color persons. Yellow color persons will take more time, even extra time, to decide to do one thing. So, and because you took so much time and so much thinking and so much analysis and researches before you enter trades, you really want that trade to be successful. And if it doesn't become success, then you may feel frustrated. That's yellow leaf. Right, yellow is caution, as Gabriel says. Yes, yellow is caution, so you're a very cautious person. That's really true. So because you're very cautious, you don't want to make mistakes. You don't want things to go wrong, but it does, right? Sometimes it does, especially trading. You cannot win 100%. So no matter how long you take for analysis, no matter how long you take to choose the market to trade, you may still make losses. So so my advice to those who choose yellow leaf is that it's okay to take time, but don't think that everything works. And especially trading, the time you spend for analysis does not relate to the result. You may be deciding, like you may be only taking 5 minutes for screen charts, which one to trade, then you enter trades in 10 minutes, 15 minutes, then still it works sometimes. But even if you take 2 hours, 3 hours, 5 hours analysis, then enter trades finally, but it may go wrong. You may have some losses, and that's even more painful. So for you, time efficiency is really important. You can spend time analysis or learning and studying and backtesting. It's better for you to take time because you're a very cautious person. But when it comes to decisions, you better do it in logical way. And yeah, don't think that everything goes perfectly. So I would say 80%, 70% or 80% confidence is just enough to decide what to do. don't aim for 100%. If you try to aim for 100% or even 150% or 200%, then you won't be able to trade. You don't know which one to choose. And you may be spending so much time to choose which one to trade, and you end up not trading at all. So that's actually opposite from the red leaf people. So yellow leaf is cautious, so but don't to be too cautious, right? So that's my advice to those who chose yellow leaf. Okay. And by the way, I also choose yellow leaf too. I'm also a yellow person. Like, yeah, I'm a very cautious person too. Yeah. Okay. All right, so let me now move on to green leaf. Okay, I see wing stocks. You chose green color, okay. Okay, green leaf is, green color means like green usually represents peace or calmness or like relaxed. So you are most likely very much relaxed person, and you don't really, you are a bit optimistic maybe. So even if you make some losses, you may still think it's okay. It happens. So you can just keep going. And that's your personality, and that's a good part of your personality. But because you're optimistic, by the time you realize you may be losing too big, and you may not be able to recover the losses. So yeah, the advice for you is to be more cautious. To be more cautious like yellow leaf people, and try to control the risk per trade. Yeah, you're taking risks every time you enter trades. Every time you trade, you're taking risk. For me, I take 2% risk per trade. So whatever I have, I'm risking 2% on my trades. But if you just trade without any risk management because you think that the market may go bullish towards my way without any stop losses, then you may lose very big one day, and you may not be able to recover the losses. So, or even if you blow account, you may think it's okay, it's a process, it's a learning, then you can maybe create another account and just keep going. But if you keep doing that, then of course you lose money, you keep losing money, and you may end up with not trading anymore. So risk management is a key, and be more cautious, and also try to trade more logically, and also also look back your performance too. Yeah, green leaf people usually also tend to be looking at the future, but not look back, without looking back, right? And cautious people like yellow leaf people usually tend to look back. They like to look back, and they like to analyze their own study or their own thinkings and beliefs, but too cautious to the future plans. Takes time to move on. Only one step takes time. But red leaf people, they are aggressive, so they jump to like 3-4 steps ahead, and it may fail. So they have to be cautious anyways. But yeah, again, green leaf people are also looking at the future, but very optimistic, relatively more optimistic than other color people. So if you become too optimistic, then again, you may be losing big by the time you realize. So that's my advice on the green color people. Okay, so again, I have already told all the explanations about these 3 colors, but how was it? Was it true or wrong, opposite? You may have many impressions. This is just for fun, and this is like not 100%, but it's, I think, good to know at least like this way, this approach, so that it gives you opportunity at least to look back your own personality. So yeah, let me check some comments now. Yeah, green, calm, relaxing, refresh. That's right, that's right. Green is like calm, relaxing, and refresh. So yeah, green color is very peaceful color. Yeah, 2% of what I have in my Forex account is the risk I'm taking per trade. Yes, win stocks, yes, it's right, okay, yeah. You chose the green color, right? Yeah, oh no, you chose the, right, green color, right. So, yeah, being optimistic is great. It's something that not everyone can do. It's a good personality. But you have to have strong foundation to be able to be optimistic, or experience to be able to be confident on your trades. Okay, Ko says, for those who chose red, when you're able to enter a trade before hit the button, ask yourself, in this situation, will K also enter the same trade? If the answer is no, you stay away. Yes, that's a good advice. Yeah, that's a good advice. You can talk to yourself. For those who chose red leaf, sometimes, you know, maybe without knowing, you may be entering a trade. You may be pressing the buy or sell buttons. And then after you've done that, then you realize, oh, I am trading right now. So because they're aggressive and they move very fast. So yeah, asking yourself some questions is really good. I also advise for you to put some post-it around your monitor and, you know, write some rules, like spend at least 10 minutes for analysis, or you know, wait for like 5 extra minutes after you find a nice confirmation or something like that. Yeah, you can just you know, take some memos and put them around the monitor, so that every time you enter trades, you watch these, you know, memos, and it may help you to stop jumping in to the markets. Yeah. Okay. True. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Gabriel says, do you not risk any more than 2% even if you spot multiple opportunities at the same time, or do you divide the 2% in 2 to 4 trades? Yeah, when I find multiple opportunities, what I usually do is I select the best pair to trade. Let's say if I find like 3 pairs trending at the same time, then among these 3 pairs, I choose the best one, then risk 2% on the best one. So I don't choose like multiple opportunities at the same time. And I select the best pair by Ichimoku. Yeah, sometimes, especially in Forex pairs, when one of the currencies becomes strong or weak, then the other, you know, multiple pairs trends at the same time. Like in the one in JPY pairs on the 10th of January, if you remember, we had like multiple pairs trending at the same time, like Euro JPY, Pound JPY, and some other JPY pairs trending bullish at the same time. So I chose Euro JPY to trade, and I shared how I took the entry on that video today that I uploaded. But yes, that's how I select the pair or the market to trade. Okay, so yeah, that was my comment for this question. So like this, I do this every week. I start to do this every week now since last week. So today or tomorrow, I will be posting another question like this in the community. So feel free to vote and come back next Saturday. I will be doing the live stream next Saturday at the same time or the video, either way, I will be explaining the result so that you can also learn yourself about your psychology, emotion, and your own personality about trading. In terms of the traders, it's really important. Risk management and psychology management are very important. I think if you imagine the pyramid, then psychology comes the bottom, the base, and on top there's a risk management, then the top is the strategy part, like indicator, which indicator to use, which strategy to use for entry. So for me, exit timing, exit strategy is the risk management. Yeah, you may think that exit timing, exit strategy is also part of this top part, the pyramid top part, but actually it's not. When you exit the trade, especially when you exit with a loss, that's about the risk management. So I incorporated this exit strategy as a part of the risk management, like 2% risk per trade, or what I call the invalidations to exit my trades. I enter trades with the confirmations, and these entry confirmations, like entry logics, are invalidated, then that's when I exit my trade. And that's the part of the money management, risk management. So strategy part is only to select which one to trade and how to enter the market, which timings to enter the market. But the most important becomes when to exit the trade. So it took me like 3 years to realize the importance of the exit than entries. So technically, wherever you enter trades, or whichever strategy you use to enter trades, if your exit is correct, then you can make profits. That's a trading, and that's the very important essence, I think, in trading. And to be able to execute these exits correctly, you need the foundation of a psychology or your own personality to trade. So, but that's why I share these psychology topics or money management topics on Saturdays in my YouTube, because markets are closed, they are not moving anyways. So I thought it's good timing to talk about these topics. So yeah, I hope you continue enjoying the videos and my YouTube live streams. So tomorrow I will be doing live at same time as today, and I will be covering the Forex pairs and gold, WTI, indices, and BTC USD and the news. So I hope to see you tomorrow also. And since this is weekend, I hope you have a great rest of your weekend, and see you tomorrow or on the next one. Then with that being said, I think I will finish the live. In the end, just wanted to announce that the GTS in April 2024 is now open. So this is a 3-month training course, hands-on and closed group, and I will be teaching everything about my strategy. So if you're interested, let me know by email. You can find the link on the below description. Okay, so again, thank you very much everyone. I hope you have a great day, and until I see you next time, please stay healthy, stay safe, and stay gold. Okay, bye for now. Mata ne. Thank you very much.